Welcome back to day 2 of marathon training. Today's a resistance training day. So I have squat, bench press, lat pull downs, biceps curls, and reverse lunges. And the reverse lunges, they always hit my glutes really hard, so I haven't been pushing those very hard, but I am doing them consistently, which is a first for me because I usually skip my unilateral work. So yeah. This is my pre-workout. I only really take it on my lifting days, and it has 390 milligrams of caffeine per serving, which, for context, a cup of coffee is usually around like 75 to like maybe 125 milligrams of caffeine. So this is like 3 cups of coffee, just one scoop, bam. I talked about sleep yesterday. So I do monitor kind of my sleep quality. If I notice that I have a bad night of sleep, I kind of take note of what did I do the night before or the day before, and I kind of like just make a mental note of different variables. One thing that I've noticed is when I do the full scoop of this pre-workout, even if it's early, like 7:30, I tend to not fall asleep as easily in the evening. And I think it's just the amount of caffeine that's in my system. So like I have a double espresso, like Americano in the morning, right? And so that's probably like maybe 125 milligrams of caffeine. And then I'm taking almost 400 with the full scoop. So I'm at like 500 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine has like an 8-hour half-life, meaning like if you take 500 milligrams in 8 hours, you'll still have 250 milligrams in your system. So I think taking, 500 milligrams of caffeine in the morning is probably too much, because by the evening I still am having trouble falling asleep. So I'm going to actually measure this out today. And so I'm only going to do, I want like 200 milligrams. So we'll round it up to 400. So 14.6. This is how easy it is to measure stuff, by the way. You just measure it. So 14.6, I'm looking for 7.3. All right, there it is. And I'm just going to monitor and see how that affects me. I say measuring easy because oftentimes like we have clients who do not want to track their food. Like they just don't. And I get it. Like you just want to eat. So they don't want to scan anything. They don't want to weigh anything. They don't want to measure anything. But it's like, you kind of got to get over it sometimes. Like, okay, you don't want to do it, and you're probably not going to have to do it to that degree the rest of your life if you're tracking your food. But you need to at first put in some effort to figure it out, because you don't know any better. Like, you don't know what an actual serving of rice is for you because you've never measured it. You don't know what chicken is for you because you've never measured it. You don't know what these actual serving sizes look like. So you spend a couple of weeks actually weighing and measuring, and then after a while, like, you're like, oh yeah, like it'll start becoming a game. Like, oh, can I like get it exactly right without weighing it, right? And so like you serve yourself and then you weigh, you're like, oh yeah, like you kind of gamify it. Like you're able to like just tell the weights by look. And once you're at that point, then it's like, cool, you don't need to walk around with a scale or anything like that. Like or you can just kind of serve yourself, and you know when too much is too much. Like, you know what, that's a little bit too much. You can take a little bit out, and then you're right where you need to be. But you've re-taught yourself what correct portion sizes are for your body type, because everybody's different. But anyway, just as far as measuring, it's that simple. It literally took me like 2 seconds. So, all right, we're gonna shake this up, get in the car, and go to the gym.
We've got 1 count pause, going for 3 reps and RP 8. We'll see what this 135, I'm sorry, this 315 feels like. I'm hoping that this is my 3 at 8, and then just go from there. Four, 5, 6, maybe like a 7. Hard to tell. We'll go up 20 pounds. We took 345 for 3, and that was still pretty easy. So we'll see what 365 for 3 feels like. I was worried for a second. My camera started like losing focus and then come back into focus. And every time it did that, like the recording would stop. I was like, oh no, like, and I'm just using my phone. I was like, oh no, did I break my phone with all this recording? So I was pretty worried about that, especially because like we just paid off our phones in April. So like the phones are paid off. I do not want a new phone. Like I have an iPhone 14. I don't even know if it's like a Pro or not. It's just iPhone 14. I know it's the 14. It's fine. I don't want to upgrade my phone for like another 2-3 years. Like, you know, I just don't care about having the newest phone. Some people do, which is fine. If you have the money, it's fine. Like, I care about having like newer other things, but phone I don't care about. So, but yeah. Well, we'll see what this 365x3 feels like. Hopefully that's an RP8, and then we'll go into bench press. Let's go. Squats were solid. Bench feels okay. It felt stronger, I think, on Saturday when I came to the gym. That's fine. So I'm gonna do 225x3. I think I did 255x4 close grip on Saturday. So this is 225x3. I'm looking for 3 at 8. So maybe this will be the 225. If not, then if we're lucky, we'll be at 265, 270, and the shoulder will feel good. But it is what it is. Take what I can get. I'm just glad to be training. Solid. We'll go. I think the biggest problem I'm having with bench today is not placing my hands correctly. So like the bar is kind of sitting like that direction where it needs to be in that direction. So I need to kind of like really take some time on the setup to get the bottom portion of my palm pushed into the bar. So on the unrack, it's already stacked in a secure position. And I'm not creating any kind of like energy leaks. I'm designed for deadlifting, so technique optimization goes a long way for bench press for me. Although I'm lucky I have naturally like a broad chest, so I think that helps offset a lot of the deadlift specialty. Okay. Bench massage. Last rep felt weird. We'll run it again. Crazy how fast I'm recovering. Like my legs are fatigued from yesterday's run, but like not blasted. But yeah, last week I didn't even do split squats because my knee hurt. This week I'm doing these reverse lunges, you know, with the free weight barbell. The Smith machine was taken, so I just started here. And they don't have an SSB, so. But yeah, and I never do free weights, reverse lunges. So I'm staying light, but you know, set to 6 each leg. We'll see what this 155 feels like. Dynamic. I did one set with 135, no belt for 8. One set with 155 with a belt for 6. I only have 2 sets, so I'll count it there. Biceps. All right, we're finished up with some easy resistance training. Feels good to move weight. Tomorrow we have our tempo run. So I think that's the program I was getting confused with earlier last week, where I have 2K in zone 3 with 1 kilometer at upper zone 3, 1 kilometer at lower zone 3, and then like a slow jog. So looking forward to that run. Gonna have to wake up early to do it so it doesn't get too hot on me. But that's it. Another easy day of training, quick video. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.